Hey everyone, welcome to Excel Essentials with Gaurav, and today we are going to learn about VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. Before we start, I would like to request you all to please subscribe to my channel, as I'm planning to go ahead with many new videos on Excel, and this is the only Excel channel that you will need, as I'm not only going to teach you, I'm also going to provide you with resources on which you can practice your Excel skills. So yeah, let's start. So we have come to the next sheet, and it contains an example of the typical problem that you will find whenever you will need to apply VLOOKUP. And this is a typical employee data, and here you will see that we know the employee ID. We need to find the name, the salary, and the location associated with that employee ID. So this is a very typical work case for VLOOKUP, where you know one data and you will need to find other sets of data in relation to that particular data, which is we know the employee ID, we want to find the name, the salary, and the location. So always remember, if you're searching vertically, if your table is vertical, you will apply VLOOKUP. If your table is horizontal, you will apply HLOOKUP. That's why the name. So yeah, let's do this exercise. Is equal to VLOOKUP, and then the lookup value is the value that you already know about the data, and the table array. You will need to select the entire table. Make sure that your lookup value or the data that you already know is on the leftmost side of the table. That is the most important thing about VLOOKUP. And the column index number is the column's number where your target data, that is your name, is located at in relation to the entire table array. And this will start and it will always start from the leftmost side. So example 1 and then 2. So your name is situated on the second column of the table array. So we'll enter 2, and then we will, again, it is a we are not looking at that particular problem, so we'll apply false and then enter. So we know that the employee ID is 110. His name is Manish Reddy. Now let's look at the location. How we will find the how we will find the salary. Is equal to VLOOKUP, and then the lookup value is again this cell, and then the table array, select the entire table, and then the column index number. We will finding salary, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So write 5 here and then false. So his salary is 85,000, and I'm leaving the last problem for you guys. Now let's look at the approximate match problem. So this problem is it's not very typical, but let's just say that you have this grading system. If the salary is between 20,000 and 39,999, then your employee is of D grade. If the salary is between 40,000 and 59,999, then his grade is C, and so on. And you have a table here where 20,000 is D, 40,000 is C, 60,000 is B, and 80,000 is A. How will you find the employee grade here? Here you will apply the approximate match option that you encountered on the very last thing. Now the important thing is that this salary range should always be in an ascending order. It should always start from the very low, and it should always end in the very highest. Now that's the only way how your entire formula work. So is equal to VLOOKUP. So first we know the employee ID. So but we are not looking at the employee ID. We have this table, but we are searching from the salary. So we will click here, and then the table array. We will select this entire table, and then the column index number. So 1, and then 2 because we are looking at the employee grade. So second, and then we will look at the approximate match, true, and then yeah. So we know that the employee grade is B for a person. Her name is Aditi, and we will tell you how to apply HLOOKUP and where you will need to apply HLOOKUP. And the only thing is that the tables are laid down horizontally. So you can see the employee ID, they are running from left to right, the names running from left to right, and all these datas are running from left to right. That is why the formula is named as HLOOKUP, horizontal lookup. So yeah, again, the department, we want to find the department, we know the employee ID, so is equal to HLOOKUP and the lookup value, and then the table array, select the whole table. And one important thing, the thing that you know, the lookup value, it should always be on the top of the table, you know, as we did in VLOOKUP. So yeah, the same thing in HLOOKUP, but in HLOOKUP the lookup value should always be on the top. Second, the row index number. In VLOOKUP we were looking at the columns, right? But in HLOOKUP we count the rows, and it should always be in ascending order. The lowest number here should be counted first. So 1, 2 and 3, because we are looking at department, we are finding department of a person with employee ID E101, so 3. And then we want to select exact match here, and yeah, look, employee ID E101 HR. And now let's look at the approximate match use case. We have the criteria here, and we have a table here. It is laid down horizontally, so we know that we need to find we need to apply HLOOKUP here, and we already have all the details. We just need to find the remark here. So is equal to HLOOKUP and the lookup value. We are finding we have money here on the top. We will find from the bonus, and then the table array, select the whole table, and then the row index number, that's 2, and then we want approximate match, and then yeah, fair. So yeah guys, that was VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP. I know that you will be able to do it, and I encourage each and every one of you. I will upload a similar file on the description. Just go to the description and download that file, and you would be surprised how easy they are when you will be solving the whole data sheet while you are also watching the video. I think that this formula is very easy, and you just need to practice it 10 to 20 times, and you will be expert in these formulas. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I will bring very interesting videos with very good you know, study material for you guys each and every week. So yeah, let's hope that we see each other the next week, and yeah, ciao.